Hi, Nicole Nina here. Today's video is going to be a book review on Simplicity Parenting by John Payne. It's a great read, and I wanted to share with you a few of my favorite parts of the book. The first one is themed meals. And for me as a mama, this just takes so much guesswork and thought about, what you're going to make tomorrow, what are you going to make tonight. So I'll just share my list with you because I'm just so excited to be implementing this. On Monday night, we're going to be doing our Italian night. On Tuesday, fiesta. Wednesday night will be our pasta night. On Thursday, we're going to do leftovers. On Friday, Friday is our veggie night. Saturday night, we're going to either go out or order in. And then on Sunday, we'll do a seafood night. And I'm excited because I just went to a birthday party and they made a paella that was out of this world. So if I get the recipe, let me know if you want me to share it with you. So, and then obviously if you end up going out to eat on Thursday night, then you can just swap out, your left, well, you won't eat leftovers on Saturday from Wednesday, but you know what I mean? You can swap out your nights. It's flexible, which is great because so is life, So I think this is going to be great. And the next thing was toys. He talks about in the book the process of going through the toys, but for us, we got rid of about a third of our toys. And just for instance, books, we had about 200 books on the bookshelves, and the bookshelves just always looked pitiful. I mean, there were books hanging off and stuck in there so tight. And so we probably got rid of half of the books on the shelves. I donated half, and then the other half we put up into a library that we can rotate for seasonal books, and then as they get a little bit older, so to get those books off the shelves, it just gives it breathing room. So I highly recommend going through your stuff. And this is something I think you need to probably do a few times a year. I would say at least once or twice a year. I probably do mine about 4 times a year when I go through the clothes, and I'll just kind of go through our stuff too. But this was the first time I did a big a pruning in a while, and it was just really great to do. So yeah, schedules. That's the next thing I want to talk to you about. Overscheduling, I mean, we're all guilty of it. I think especially we have to protect our kids with their scheduling. And I know how the world is. Everybody's so competitive, and you want to expose your kids to so much. But in the book, he talks about the reasons why you really want to slow it down for your kids and not put so much pressure on them. And, especially when you see that your kid is tired or you see your kid is run down, you just have to help them take a step back. You have to teach them how to do it, because they're watching you. And if they don't see you resting and taking care of yourself, then they're not going to know how to do it, or they'll learn the hard way after having burnout. So, recently I've been really trying to take a few minutes to rest when I feel, you're up in the morning and you're going, breakfast and dishes and, all the things that you have to do. And so to take a few minutes when you start to feel that overwhelm, and either sit down or just lay down on the couch, or, my kids look at me at first and say, Mama, get up, Mama, get up, Mama. And I tell them, I say, no, Mommy has to rest a few minutes. I feel tired. I just feel a little lightheaded. I just need to rest, and then I'll get up. And so they've started to see me do that. And I think it's good for them. It's good for me. And if it helps me be a better mama, it has to be good for everybody, right? So definitely the scheduling part of the book was a boon for me. And the last part of the book I wanted to talk about was, he talks about ordinary days. Now, this was really interesting to me because, we're also conditioned to have these glitter rainbow covered experiences for our kids. And when I read this part in the book, it just took a huge pressure off me that I don't have to always be creating these experiences for my kids. And, just to let them have a boring afternoon at home. It's good for them, and it's good for you, and not to have to always be running around, spending money, chasing this, chasing that, keeping up with your friends on Facebook. I mean, just let it go once in a while, and just let your kids be bored, let you be bored, catch up on some projects that you've been wanting to do, read a book, tickle your kids on the floor, whatever, just have an ordinary day and not to always feel like you have to have these over the moon experiences. It was just great for me. And, you know, I just feel like having time at home, you can't really get better than that. So give yourself a gift. And I hope you like this video. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. If you have any ideas for other videos, let me know. Bye.